What's up, team? Standing here at Highlands College and the Grandview Highlands campus. Yeah, they purchased this. All of this. So I'm spending a little time in Birmingham, Alabama. I got invited to sit around with some other pastors. I'm actually not quite sure what I'm stepping into today, who's going to be here, what it's going to be like. But I am excited to spend a little time watching Pastor Chris and learning from him in a coaching session with other, you could say, younger pastors of multi-site churches. When we were here for the Grow Conference, this was one of the locations that we were at. Hello, good morning. Yeah, right here. So I'm going to take you inside here in just a minute. Just got a couple of quick updates for you. So last weekend, we had our second week of the Big Invite. And it was a beautiful weather weekend. And there was a lot going on in the city. Those are not excuses. Those are just some of the new realities. You know, it used to be 10 years ago, you struggled to find good activities in the city. And now there's just handfuls of options. Oh, check out this marketing right here. Free to lead a small group. I like that. So, here's the lobby. Lobby experience. Welcome home. They use one of the conference rooms upstairs. The old kind of hotel style. That's what this, like a conference center. Kids are down there. Dream team is in here. So yeah, that kind of gives you a lay of the land. Anyway, last weekend it was great. We had 85-45, which again, the numbers are meant to give us just a snapshot of where we're at and how we compare to last year. Physical attendance last year was 6650. And I know I was a little discouraged. We had 600 people at the 7 p.m. service that was a part of that. And so this year to be at 6784, second week of the Big Invite, is encouraging. It means people are continuing to invite. We had 371 at our Oregon campus. And so just wanted to give you a quick explanation that some of the numbers that we're looking at are hard to understand when you compare last year to this year because of the changing variables. Really, what we need our eye focused on right now is getting people into groups and having them take their first steps in the growth track experience. And so that would be what I would encourage you guys to stay focused on at campus level. And we need to continue to invite. And so that's the season that we're in. And I hope you take a little bit of time to continue to pray for the series that we're a part of, the people that are coming, that they would get connected. My wife's Enneagram small group started last night and she had a blast. I've got some young professionals that are going to be joining Joshua Sean's group on Thursday mornings. And so it's just fun to see all of our teams engaging in some of this same stuff. So let's stay focused there. A couple of quick housekeeping things. Number one, Andy Stanley's new book came out this week. If you have followed around the kind of the Christian blogosphere, it has created a stir for some. And so if you want to listen to Carey Nieuwhof's podcast where he interviews Andy Stanley, that may be some helpful context on the book and all of that stuff. We may provide an environment to have conversation later, but I didn't want you to miss out on some of the things that he was kind of processing through. We are also going to be a part of the Top Workplace in Northwest Ohio survey. So that'll be going out this week. And really, that gives us a small snapshot of how we're doing as a team. But I think it's pretty cool that a church, typically as a church, we've been one of the top workplaces for the last 3 years in Northwest Ohio, or in the Toledo. It's the Toledo community. And so that's pretty special. And so anyway, we're going to be sending out that survey, I think, on the 24th. As for this weekend, when we talk about issues, we are going to be talking about money. That was one of the issues that people elevated, is they have an issue with money. And so we're actually going to be giving money away. We're going to be inviting, in order to do that, we need you, the audience, to participate in a survey that'll be available digitally. We'll have some paper copies as well, just to make sure that our flip phone friends don't feel like we don't like them anymore. But the money will be given away later on in the week. But this survey is going to be a special tool for us. It's going to measure, it's going to help each individual identify their own financial health, but it's also going to help us as a church across all of our campuses identify the financial health of the people here. And we'll be able to take this survey again in a year and see if we've made any progress by living out biblical principles as it relates to our finances. And so this is going to be a special weekend for us because we get to talk about money without it being all about money in the church, which those topics will come later on. So anyway, that's my staff video update for you all today. Thanks so much for everything that you do. And I look forward to sharing with you some of the things that I learned while I'm here. All right, see you. Have a great weekend and enjoy the warm weather while we still have it. All right.